Indians are the most racist people in South Africa. Well. What's new about this sort of comment? This Magwenya here, like the others who make this comment, judging the entire Indian community based on his personal experiences with a few Indian employers. But maybe on the other hand, maybe he was a useless, lazy, dumb, entitled fuck with no work ethic. But we will never know this because only his side of the story is presented on this video to cast Indian employers in a bad light. But what is very important to note about this video and other such videos attacking Indian employers is that Indian people are the employers. The ones who set up the businesses had the skill set to do so, the know-how, the guts, the courage, the entrepreneurial spirit, the fortitude, the perseverance against all odds to set up, run a business, create employment opportunities, put food on the table of their employees and their family, put their employees' children through school, pay their taxes, pay their rates, drive the economy. But same people get no acknowledgement, get no respect, no appreciation. In fact, as per this video, they just get shat on. But here's my message to this Magwenya here. Whilst you bemoan racism, this comment from you shows who you are. You are a racist. And black people can be racist. But be that as it may, if you believe that Indians are the most racist people in South Africa towards African people, here's my challenge to you. Let's start a campaign. And I've said this before. Let's start a campaign to stop African people from working for Indians, especially here in KZN. Let's stop racism. Let's stop the rot. Let's encourage African people to leave Indian employers. Those who own factories here in KZN, those who work for Indians as domestic workers. Let's teach these racist Indian employers, racist Indian people. Let's get African people to teach these Indian people a lesson. Leave them. Leave the jobs. Seek employment with your African brothers and sisters who may treat you with the respect you deserve, give you the wages you deserve, the hours you deserve to work. Let's do it. I, President of the 1860 NIC Congress, will support you 100% to achieve this end. And I will encourage through my platform Indian employers to rather not abuse African people. If they want to be racist and abusive, rather do it towards their own people and other minorities such as whites and coloreds who are also struggling to get an opportunity. Maybe they wouldn't mind being abused, but getting some sort of work, earning a living. But let's rather, like I say, abuse these people. Because clearly Indian people are the problem and the solution is African people working for African employers. Wouldn't that be a better world, a better South Africa? Would it? But hold the phone. Sunday World newspaper. This article here from May 2025. Headline reads, domestic workers suffer in the hands of black employers. What? No. Can't be. Domestic workers suffer in the hands of... And it goes further to say, black employers are exploiting domestic workers and many of them receive the worst treatment. Now this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Which racist white person wrote this article? The finding was revealed in a recent study conducted by Dr. Tobeka Ntini Makununika. She even wrote a book, paper. What's going on here? A black doctor, she did a study. A doctor did a study, revealed black employees are exploiting domestic workers. Many of them receive the worst treatment from their black employers. But then here we have this Magwenya here. I wonder what doctorate he has. I wonder if he's reading any books. I wonder if he can even read. Or he's just watching TikToks. I don't know. Somebody needs to educate this Magwenya. Really. Knowledge is power. So may I make a challenge to him rather than, please join the 1860 NIC Congress. We will endeavor to educate you on the value that the Indian community has brought to this country, the value it continues to add, and we will educate you that the freedom of speech that you use to say this, the freedom of speech, this bullshit that you do, Indian people were at the forefront of the liberation struggle to give you this freedom of expression that's enshrined in the Constitution. You see, Magwenya, knowledge is power. So listen carefully. Dala what you must, dala what you crave, 1860 all the way. Dala what you must, dala what you crave, but don't dala flop, don't dala with the masala.